Hey guys, Optic Beef here, bringing you quality entertainment at half the calories. So I've been thinking a lot about the American adaptation of Death Note, the live-action movie. I've been thinking a lot about that, and there was this rumor going about some time ago, for those of you who don't know, that Zac Efron was going to play Light Yagami, the main character. And Death Note fans got pissed off. I mean, they were just like, oh man, Zac Efron will be a terrible Light Yagami. No, I don't think he'd be a terrible Light Yagami. He'd be mediocre at best, but I don't think he'd be awful. I mean, Light Yagami is such a complicated character. I don't think anyone could play Light Yagami perfectly. I mean, he's just that complicated. I've been sitting here in my room while I do stuff, thinking about who could play Light Yagami. For that matter, who could play L? That's another thing. Both of them are complex characters in their own right, and I don't think that any actor could do them complete justice. These characters are really hard to play, but you'd get such a narrow group of actors in there. You have to have someone that looks young, and if someone tells you that this guy is 18 years old, you need to be able to go, okay. He needs to look like he's 18. So I think the cutoff point for an actor would be an actor who is in his mid-20s. Any higher than that, you should probably not consider them for the role unless they look really young. Secondly, these guys have to have great flexibility. I mean, at times, and he starts out the series this way, he starts out as just, your typical high school student, working to get to college and all that. And slowly, as he begins to use the Death Note to fulfill his goal of making the world a better place and positing himself as this god figure, then he descends ever so slowly into madness. And he can still act like that Light Yagami we always knew in the beginning of the series, but at the end of the series he has this major psychotic rant, and I think that Zac Efron, he could play quote unquote normal Light decently, but I don't think he has the capacity to play Light, whenever he's having those psychotic episodes. I don't really know who could play L either. One of my favorite actors is Johnny Depp, and I think that personally that he could play L the best out of anyone. But he lacks the appearance and he lacks the age. Johnny Depp is pretty damn old. I think he's in his late 40s. So, and like I said, the cutoff point should be when someone's in their mid-20s. Now, you may agree with me, you may disagree with me, but I honestly think that mid-20s is best. And Johnny Depp, while he is an amazing actor, just wouldn't fit that age profile. But who would? Who would for Light Yagami anyway? Because I think it'd be easier to cast L than it would to cast Light. But anyway, who could play him well and look similar to him and be a similar age? I'm honestly stumped. Maybe one of you guys know. Anyway, this has been Optic Beef, bringing you quality entertainment at half the calories. See you later.